and I just found out my car is done. It needs a whole new engine, and I still owe over 10K on my car. Now, oh, I am not happy right now. Then I use my son's car this whole week to go to the I use my son's car to go to the work all week, and when I got home this morning his car was overheating. So he took it to the mechanic this morning, and what was the problem? Um oh, it needs a new some kind of engine fan or radiator fan. It needs some kind of fan, which they replaced it, but they said when the fan went out, it blew a fuse. The fuse they could only get from the dealership. The dealership could get them the part by tomorrow, sometime tomorrow. They don't know what time. So I'm over here walking. I am without a car, and I'm not happy. Tomorrow's Eid, and I don't think I'm going to the prayer because we all need to get clothes ready. I need to go to the laundromat. It's like a 30-minute drive away. The chances of me going is like slim to none. Nikki, if you see this, I didn't even speak to you about it. I just woke up. I just got a tiny bit of sleep. I'm going to see if the little gym is open so I could get on the treadmill. I'm not feeling sad. I just have the worst car luck on the planet. Yes, the worst car luck, which is not true because I'm sure there's people that have way worse car problems than I do. But it's just so sad that my last car was crashed. I finally paid it off, so things were looking good. Then now this car could be done, but it might not be done. So now I just have to see if the warranty will cover it, which I paid like $2,500 for an extended warranty through the dealership. But them replacing an engine is a big amount of money, and I don't know if it's gonna qualify. Um, these Kias, the one that I have burns oil. It's just no good. My vehicle is just no good. Um, but my last one was amazing. But this one is not amazing. Man, this sun feels nice out here. I'll read the comments as soon as I get on this machine. The place closes and this gym closes in 40 minutes. Hello.
Right.
Are you using the treadmill?
Yeah.
You using it?
Yeah.
What's this? Okay. I want to be on that. Okay, press go. Oh, someone has stuff going on, so I'm gonna have to be on mute. Someone is playing stuff on their phone, so I can't talk till I go outside. It's gonna have to be on mute. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Kyle. Hi, Vedant. Hi, hey, Sigmas. My car is dead. I gotta go harder on my goals. That's it. That's all I could think of. Subscribe. Mika versus Nikki. I'm Mika. I'm at 9,276 steps. The man didn't speak English. I asked him, is he going on the treadmill? He said yes. So I went on that. But then as soon as I got off that, he went on it. And he never went on the treadmill. But his phone was on the treadmill. I need to come here earlier. I like it when it's just me in the room. Then he was playing sounds. That's why I had it on mute. I don't know why I thought I was coming here to be by myself in here. Vote in the poll, please. There's a poll in there. If you're new, this is Mika versus Nikki. We're self-improvement, self-development channel. Two of us. I'm Mika. Subscribe. My car broke down. I'm going to work harder. That is my response. I'm gonna work harder on all of my goals, financial goals. Because I'm too smart and capable to not have 20 grand. I could just go buy me a new car. But once I reach my financial goals, I'm only keeping a car till it hits 100,000 miles. I'm gonna get it at like 20 to 50,000 miles. And then when it says 90, I'm like, nope, time to go. Trade you in. Trade you in, buddy. Because I want zero car problems. None. That's what I want. And I want no car payments, no interest. None. That is my goal. So if you see me ramp it up on my goals, this was the motivation. That right there. Because there's no bus, there's no subway, there's nothing to get where I need to go today. I don't like it. I'm not used to it. And then his car overheated this morning when I got home and parked, it was smoking. I was like, are you kidding me? Wow, my car is at the mechanic. The only good thing is I have an amazing mechanic. But I just need to know. I spoke to the mechanic, but not the office manager, and he's the one that would tell me if they have a 6-month, 6,000 mile warranty. Then I would call my extended warranty and see if they could do it. But I don't know how that works. So I feel like there's a 50-50 chance that they'll do it or not do it. Either way. But either way it goes, I'm gonna be okay, God willing. I just cannot be without a car. So this put a big damper on my financial plans because I'm paying off a credit card with the help of my children. My next goal was to get $14,000 to pay my son's college. Last year we had to pay $14,000. It's $28,000. So he got scholarships and financial aid for $14,000, and we had to come up with the other $14,000. So getting a new car or having these big car issues was not in the game plan. But the good thing about his college is we could pay over 4 months. I think August, September, October, November. So that's cool. But I need to go get my son from Job Corps today or tomorrow. So that's a problem. That's about 35 minutes away. And tomorrow's Eid. He might have to just wait till next week. Job Corps completely closes at his site next week. I would let him take an Uber if he didn't have to bring all his stuff with him. It's too much stuff. Oh, what am I doing holding on? I need steps. This little gym closes in like 10 minutes. Because I know they would not wait all the way to 4 o'clock to close it. Whoa. Do not get on a treadmill with flip-flops. How are you, Jennifer? Nobody voted in my poll. You're gonna get an ugly face. Everybody, until you vote, till I see a vote. This is my vote. The smile is not my vote. My favorite YouTuber has gone missing in action. He's still missing. I wish there was a way to know if he was okay. So sad. That's real problems right there. If I don't know if you're okay. Oh, super duper happy. Yay! I'm happy that you're super duper happy. Thank you for voting. Oh, there goes the 10,000. You did it! Yay! I just hit 10,000 steps. I just hit 10. 2 people are super duper happy. That is such a blessing. You're not just happy, you're not very happy, you are super duper happy. Wow, that is a blessing. I would be super duper happy if my warranty would cover my engine. Aaron said, sorry, I'm back. I got disconnected. How are you today? I'm well myself. I am not happy. I am glad you're doing well though. One person said happy and 2 people said super duper happy. I like polls. Because my car is not working and it needs a new engine. And that's like probably the most expensive thing you could need fixed on your vehicle. And I've not had the vehicle too long. I got it November 2023. November 2023. Yeah. And I got it because my other car was crashed. And that car only had a year. So, yeah. And on top of all of that, I drove my son's car to work, got home, and it smoked. So it's at the mechanic. I don't know how much that's gonna be. So far it's 300 for the radiator fan, which they fixed, but now they have to order a part, which they should get tomorrow sometime, but they don't know what time. And tomorrow is my holiday. So this is messing up me getting ready for the holiday. So that's why I am not happy, but I'm gonna make myself be happier some kind of way. What in the world? I remember yesterday you had good news from your mechanic. No, no good news yesterday. I'm so sorry. If I was a millionaire, I would just buy you a new vehicle. Thank you, thank you. That's so sweet. I love nice people. Me too. I don't want anyone stressed in life. If I could make it rain all over the place on people in need, I would. But I would be grateful because car. Oh, that was Nikki? Oh yeah, that was Nikki. I'm Mika. I was gonna try to turn around on the treadmill because my shirt on the back says Mika, but I don't wanna fall, so I won't. Yeah, Nikki has good news. We look way different. We look like night and day different. She's like way darker than me. She's younger than me. She weighs like 40 pounds less than me. And she's like 2 inches shorter than me. No problem. Aaron, wa alaikum salam, Nikki. I have 0 vehicles. Not Aaron's vehicle and not my vehicle. So, yeah, that's my current situation. So I just got maybe 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. I got 4 hours of sleep, or 3 hours of sleep. And then I just came straight to this treadmill because I needed to just get on the treadmill. I don't do well with stressful things, but my method is to just don't. What's happening with Aaron's car is when the radiator, when the engine, whatever fan they fixed, when it went out, it blew a fuse. And the only place they could get the fuse is from the dealership. The dealership said tomorrow, sometime tomorrow. So we're not prepared. I don't have clothes washed. I don't even know what we're wearing. I was gonna send the boys to go buy something. Like, the chances, I don't know. I don't know what's happening with Eat for us over here, if anything at all. I'm sure one of my kids could get a ride to the prayer with somebody else in the neighborhood. And then 2 of us could go with you guys. But and I need to get Ariane from Job Corps. I don't know. I don't know what's happening right now. I just know I'm on this treadmill. That's all I know. Because they're about to close this gym like in 2 seconds. So I don't know how much more that's gonna cost to replace the fuse, and for the fuse part, I know dealerships charge a lot for everything. Everything. So the bill is not gonna be as cheap as I thought, which was only $300, which was fine. But it doesn't matter what it costs. We have to get that car, and I hope the fuse fixes everything and it works. Okay, I did 20 minutes. I'm gonna get off of here. Let me take a screenshot. I did 20 minutes on here. I did 20 minutes. Ooh. I'm fasted. I don't know that I'm fasting, but I'm fasted. I didn't eat today. I'm okay. How are you?
Good. Are they still kicking the ball against your wall?
Uh, um, I don't know.
Oh, wait, yeah.
I don't. They have. I don't know. I haven't even been home.
Yeah, because I be trying to make sure my two little girls don't. I know the mother kids is
It's the
already.
kids in that corner building,
Oh,
and I take pictures like because I'm documenting it because I just know one day they're gonna kick
but
in my.
your window.
And I think they've already messed up my window because one day last week it was raining in there. I didn't put in a ticket yet, but
Hmm.
I know it's. I mean, I don't even know why they do that when we have a soccer field right here.
Yeah, I don't know. Then they got their own wall too.
Exactly.
All right, you have a good one.
You too. Okay. Nikki said, sorry, I had to leave the live. Yeah, I don't know what's if we're doing Eid. I don't know what's happening because we don't have a vehicle. So I was saying that probably one of my kids could get a ride from somebody here because they have like 5 different Muslim families. I don't know if they're going to the Missouri prayer or the Kansas prayer, but I know your car can fit 2 of us, and there's 3 of us, so I don't know. I'm not even feeling excited because I was gonna send them to buy clothes. I was gonna go to the laundry. I need to get Aaron. Ariane. So yeah, I don't know. It's just put a dampen on my Eid holiday. So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know that I'm even gonna celebrate Eid. Um, okay, Aaron Ball said, well, I'm sorry that's happening. I'll pray God will move mountains for you to get you going and relieve your stress. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That is extremely helpful. Thank you so much. Whew. Okay. I have 10,390 steps. Yeah, them kids, that was a maintenance guy. The kids be kicking that dang soccer ball against my house. And even if it's not hitting the window, when it hits the building, I hear it in my house. So annoying. Oh, I forgot. I hope there's no colony of ants over here. The other day, oh my gosh. Nikki said, my car can fit 3 of you. Oh, oh, okay. Well, then that's the plan for that. That's the plan for that. I don't want to go to Cool Crest. I mean, I don't care. We just don't have a vehicle until the part goes to the mechanic. Um, but that's great. Okay, we'll go with you. I'm gonna wear probably my black dress. We just gonna have some regular clothes. I'm probably gonna have Aaron and Adriel go with one of their friends to buy an outfit. And I hope they don't stress me out. Because I need them to just go do it and don't say, oh, we're just gonna wear what we always wear. Yeah. So, okay, so that solves that problem. Okay, it's gonna rain tomorrow, maybe. Okay. Well, I don't know. All I know is Adriel canceled work for tomorrow, and yeah, we're available. We just don't have a car. So, can you see me now? Hi, Franco. Okay, I'm back. Well, I went out and came back in because that's the best way I know how to solve the frozen problem. I didn't see any ants. I think the rain washed. It's not funny. I'm not laughing at them. Really? Oh, I can't even talk about that. Okay. I want to talk about a show, but I can't talk about it because people's going to spoil it for me. But one of my favorite shows ever has a new season. Nikki, please don't mention the name. You didn't respond to my text I sent you yesterday when I was so excited to see there's a whole season. And I thought that's like if you've ever watched a show and it ended permanently, and then you log in and you see a whole season's there when you thought the whole show was gone forever. I was like, wait a minute, did I even see this? Did I see this before? And then it said when it was released. I was like, 2025? What? How is this possible? You guys, I'm sorry. It's sad that a show gets me excited, but I thought it was over for good. And I have a whole season to watch. I don't know how many episodes, but I watched one episode yesterday. I don't even watch TV like that anymore because of Mika versus Nikki accountability, sisterhood accountability, and our challenges. I don't even have time like that at all because I would say a lot of my time is productive. I still waste enough time that I could watch TV, but I just don't watch TV like I used to. I do still scroll on the internet too much. That's my thing, I guess. But I'm about to watch that. That's all I know. And I thought I had a hair client today, and I gave him this long text, and then he was like, my appointment's not till next week. I was like, thank God. Oh my gosh. Because I was like, I don't know how this is about to happen. Because to go there for one client, if I had to Uber, is not worth it. Okay. Ma'am, can you help me? My mom is not well. No, sorry, I can't. I can't help you because I can't help myself. But I pray that God helps you and your mother and heals her illness and gets your family the funds you need. Oh, Nikki says she stopped watching at season 2 or 3, so she don't love it like I do. Okay. Oh, yay. Someone's not happy with me. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding. I'm not the only one not happy. But, okay. One person is not happy. I am so sorry. Okay, you're getting timed out because you can't ask for money here. Let me see. How do I time you out? Put user. You're on a timeout because I said I don't have money to help you. And I don't know you. And I don't know that story's correct. And all I could do is pray for you, your mother, and your family. But I would have to see. Like, I don't trust if someone is new and just comes to ask in a live stream. I don't trust that. But if it is true, I pray that Allah helps your family, your mother. Okay. 4 people are happy. 4. Okay, I can't do the math. But most people are just regular happy. Oh, man. Thank you for voting in my polls. I like polls. It's fun. But the only part I don't like is it won't let me choose. But I'm not happy that Nikki's daughter's not going. But I am happy that we're going to fit in her car. I would like all 4 of my kids to go to the prayer and all 2 of Nikki's kids to go to the prayer. That's what I would like. And I would like my youngest one has saved so much money. How much did he save? It's his first job. He works at McDonald's. He saved 1,800 plus he gets paid Monday. He said that's 600. He's doing a great job saving, and I love it. I'm sure he buys the little things here and there, but that's a good amount to save on your first job. Okay. Nikki did not love the show like I do. Everything's not for everybody. Yeah, so she watches shows that I don't watch. So that's okay. We don't have to be the same in every way. But that's probably one of my top 3 all-time shows ever. Even though it's terrible, and I'm not going to talk about it because I like suspense and I don't want anyone to ruin it for me. But when it's over, I might talk about it. I thought about, when I was so excited it was on yesterday, I thought about making a video for in the future when I watch it, when I finish watching it, and then put it out. She said, no, it's too crazy. Yeah, it's very crazy. Nikki, what's one of your top three favorite TV series shows? Or it could be on Hulu, Netflix, any kind of series anywhere. Not like movies, like a show that you just love it. You couldn't wait for the next season. Oof. I saw no ants at all, zero. Well, I saw one big giant ant, but no colonies. The rain, 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 wash the ants away. Poor guys, poor guys. I don't know what they do. I don't know if they feel terrible about it when it happens. If they go into panic mode or if they have their like game plan, because they work so well together. They work so amazing together, the ants. We can learn from the ants to work well in a group, in a family, in a community. Dang, when I go live, I need to put a link to our community. Okay, Game of Thrones, This Is Us, and Sons of Anarchy. Have you watched all seasons of This Is Us? So Game of Thrones, I've never watched it, never plan to. This Is Us, I've watched it, but I don't think I finished all the seasons. And Sons of Anarchy, I never saw it. Dang, let me screenshot that. They might actually be good if she's saying, that's your favorite. That's over Grey's Anatomy because you seem to like that a lot. That's over every series ever in your life? Or in the last 10 years? I gotta say, I did like The Tudors a lot too. I watched that twice. And I wouldn't mind watching it a third time. Yes, Aaron, you could ask me a religious question. And did I mention my son's name is Aaron? The one that has the car? Yeah, his name's Aaron. Yes, as long as it's said in a tasteful, respectful way. Because, yeah, I can only deal with good vibes today. She said, no, I'm rewatching This Is Us on season 3. Okay. I'm watching something. Oh, there was a show on Netflix where the This Is Us, Randall as a teen, he's like one of the supporting actors in the show. I like to be on the treadmill because I don't have to hold the phone. My hand is numb right now. I'm just trying to make this live an hour. Then I'm gonna go figure out what I'm gonna go figure out my life in my house. Yes, top favorite. Oh, okay, I never really watched that. I probably watched 2 episodes of that one. I know Sarah Jessica Parker was in it. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that. I'm not familiar with any of like America's top shows, any of them, unless we're talking 90s. If we're talking 90s, like those kind of shows, probably I'd know. Car total 2150 for your truck. That's pretty decent, I think. Even though it seems like an easy fix, but it's gonna look new. That's great. You happy with that? I wish that's how much mine costs. They're gonna price my motor. Are you happy with that? I'm happy with that for you. I don't think that's bad at all. To get back to 2 vehicles, that's definitely good. To me, in my opinion. I wish one of my kids was a mechanic. I wish I was married to a mechanic. I wish I was married to a mechanic / chef. I was thinking of Friends. I probably watched 3 episodes of Friends total. Okay, I'm glad you're happy with that price. That's good. To be back on the road, yes. Uh-oh, super duper happy people. You guys are not winning the race. But you are winning. You're winning. If you're super duper happy, you are winning in life right now. To the not happy person, I feel you. I feel you. Things are going to get better for us. To the happy people, I'm glad that you guys are grateful because things might not be perfect in your life, but you still voted happy. I like that. Positive outlook. Because if we can walk, talk, if we have any of our senses, we should be happy. And very happy people, that's what's up to that one person. Okay, that's what's up. It's Friday, and you guys probably don't have work tomorrow. Oh, it's Thursday. Shoot. Okay, for me, it's Saturday. Because Wednesday night is my Friday. Okay. Um. Okay, is it a prayer all day? Just curious. Saw you and Nikki talked about it. Okay, so the Eid prayer is all the Muslims in the community get together in one giant spot and do the prayer. The prayer, so if you get there from when they start, like, I don't know, what is it called, what happens before the prayer. Let's just say the actual prayer is like max 10 minutes. Max 10 minutes. But then they do a talk afterwards, which is probably 10 to 15 minutes. And then that's really it. So total time to be there, if you're there from the very start to the very end, my best estimate is 40 minutes total. Then everybody goes with their family and celebrates the day. Yeah. I'm glad. That was a nice question. And we have 2 Eids a year. And they're pretty close in timing. Oh, there's music if I go this way. Let's go back this way. I was trying to go home, but I have to pass right there to go home, and there's music. Ooh, we got another vote. Oh, we got another happy vote. Yay! Happy, 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 happy. Happy, 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 happy. Thank you. I could look it up, but you explained it better than Google. You're welcome. I didn't explain it better, but I did explain the timing, but Google would explain better, like what tomorrow's Eid is about. My hand is numb. You're walking outside, Nikki. Are you home or are you at work? Oh, you're at work, because I needed to pick you up, but I can't. I cannot pick Nikki up because I can't even get myself down the street. And I forgot to put my ice from work in the freezer. Ooh, I have a diet soda. I have a diet soda at home. That's exciting. You know when you can't get someplace, you want to go there even worse? That's just psychology. I love psychology. I love the mind so much. I think, man, if I could, I know, man, Nikki, could you do me a huge favor? Let me go back. Nikki says at work all day, came in at 5 a.m. today. What the heck? Hi, Eve's Day. Are we going live for Eid? I'm not. I'm not going live for Eid. I don't know if Nikki is. Nikki, could you do me a big favor and text me and say jobs I would have chose if I could start all over? Because I want to make a video about it, but I'm going to forget. Aaron said, I got to go, but I did subscribe. Yay. Thank you, Aaron. Ball. We appreciate it, and you are so kind and sweet. I got to go, but I did subscribe. I appreciate you and Nikki's channel. I'll catch your next video. Much love and prayers. Laters. Laters. Thank you so much. You don't know? Nikki, I don't even know what you're saying. I don't know to. I forgot already. She said, I don't know. I don't know what she said. I don't know to. I don't know where the music is coming from. I think I'm going to mute while we walk past it. I'm going to mute while we walk past it. Because I don't want any copyright infringement. Because we are monetized finally after a year. Yay! Monetized. That's how you guys, I am still so excited about that. I am very excited. Because if we could just come up with some great content, we could get some good views on our normal videos and make some money. Okay, I'm going to have to mute it for a while, so please bear with me. Man, the happy people are just rocking that 60% of the vote. 6 people said happy. I'm actually walking distance to that terrible pool. That terrible, horrendous pool. Nikki, would you want to try ice skating? Nikki, man, we need to we need to meet. We need to meet at a minimum every 2 weeks. And I know we keep saying that, but we need to business meet in every 2 weeks. Because when Nikki and I meet for business, and that is the focus of our meeting, we get so much done. So much done, so productive when we meet with those intentions. It is a beautiful day. I don't know if I'm getting tan or not, but I'm definitely getting more tan from the winter. Oh, she would try ice skating. I need to go to the ankle doctor. Nikki says, I don't know. Oh, okay. She was speaking to Eve. Eve, I don't know if you're still here. Nikki says, I don't know if I'm going live tomorrow for Eid. You wanted what? You wanted to be an ice skater or what? Did you go practice? Have you ice? How many times have you went ice skating? I think I've only went once, and I was in high school. I went once in New York when I lived in New York. Wow, Nikki wanted to be an ice skater. That is so cool. There's a lot of people in this neighborhood I could ask for a ride. I don't know them, but there's probably 5 people in the neighborhood I could ask for a ride. I know them through my kids and their kids themselves, even though most of them graduated. I told Adriel I feel like we should get his car right now. I could throw a couple thousand. His goal is 4,000. He's saving to get his car. Um, yeah. So if he saves 4,000, I put 2,000. He would get an even better car. But he don't even have his driver's license. I'm like, what are you waiting for? I'm looking to see if my kid is in this car with all these kids. Oh, okay. We're gonna go look at the stream. My hood is really nice. Um, I'm thankful. I'm very thankful. It's pretty nice. It's a little muddy out here. Somebody drove their car through here. Or a truck. I think it was a truck. Or maybe it was yeah, I don't know. Let's see if we see any wildlife. Oh, wow. All of this grew since I've been over here. Man, it would be fun if there was a slide down this. Okay, the little lonely duck is not here. Oh, there's a bird. It's a red bird. What kind of bird is that? Do you see it? What kind of bird is that? Oh, you left me. You left me. Can you guys hear the water? Nikki said she said, I used to want to be an ice skater one time on a first date. Oh, that's so romantic. When I was a little girl. When she was a little girl, she wanted to be an ice skater. And she went once on a first date. That is a nice date. I like that. I wish I had some dates. Dating would be fun to me. Uh-oh, there's something in the water. Let me see if I can zoom in enough. There's something in the water. I don't know if you can see it. I can't even see the screen, but it's right in the middle of the screen towards the bottom. It's moving to the right. It's like swimming to the right. Might be a frog or something. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know what it is. This is such a blessing. I should be happy just for having this in my backyard. What a freaking blessing. Look at that. Wow, that is so beautiful. The sound is so soothing. And the birds are chirping. There's no storm. The tornado didn't touch down. We have all our trees standing. I don't really have anything to complain about. If I need to get to the grocery store, if I need to get anywhere, I have Nikki, I have Kim, I have my friends, my kids' friends I could probably ask. So I'm not really stuck. If push comes to shove, I could take Uber to work. Like, yeah, I don't really have no big issues. I only work 4 days a week. I do have one client on on Saturday that I am definitely going to do because they have a funeral. And I've known him. He's a sophomore in high school. I've known him since he was 4. I don't do his dad's hair anymore because his dad comes late all the time. And I said no more. But his grandma brings him from 45 minutes away they live. So I'm going to go do his hair so he could look good for his grandpa's funeral. That right there is a huge blessing. Huge blessing. Oh my gosh, blessing. Blessing, blessing. Thank you for the hearts. You're so kind and sweet. I appreciate it. You giving me a heart is like a good deed. You saying positive encouragement or anything or talking in the chat, I see all of that as a good deed because you're making someone's life better. And there's a lot of people, there's not a lot of people, but the people that are here, some green flying thing just stepped on me. Went on my hand. I feel like you being here in the chat is also a good deed because that's nice of you. You're supporting our channel. You're keeping me company on a day that's not easy for me. And I really appreciate that a lot. I appreciate everyone that voted in the poll. Polls are fun, so I'm going to always try to have a poll in the chat. Oh, look at the pretty kitty. Look at the pretty kitty. It's so pretty. It's gray with green eyes. Oh my gosh. When I came home from work yesterday, there was a cat and it was limping. Oh, it breaks my heart. I wanted to go to the vet. It just breaks my heart so bad. I feel worse about that than my car. Like, it's so sad. I want someone to rescue him and take him to the vet and fix his leg. It probably hurts. It probably hurts. Why do people do this? I don't like stray animals. I wouldn't mind a stray animal if we're in a city that, like Florida, I would feel way better about the stray animal. But here it gets hot, so hot and so cold. And the elements of nature would be hard to be in. And animals are like a baby to me. They need care and attention. Where did he put my car at? Aaron went and got my car, but where is it? Oh, it must be over there. Okay, I think it's over there. I didn't even want him to bring it back home. I wanted to, I told him he could bring it back home, but I wanted to call my extended insurance and see what they said if that place could do it. But the guy in charge I couldn't even speak to today anyway. Jennifer says, we have to try to focus on good things in our life, but we're human and our minds drift on the bad, but we must readjust our focus always. Yes. Could you make a short about that? That's a nice short. If you just read what you just said there, that is very beneficial. Very beneficial. I like that. That is positive encouragement and 1000% facts. What she just said. We have to try to focus on the good things in our life, but we're human. And our minds drift on the bad, but we must readjust our focus always. Oh, I love that. I love that. Love it. Yes. I am such a weirdo. I love being a weirdo. Yes. But I'm not embarrassed to be on the camera and be a weirdo. I promise you, every single time someone says, I saw your YouTube video, I'm like, oh my gosh, palm to head. Oh my gosh, how embarrassing. How embarrassing. Oh my goodness. But I could just be a weirdo on here all day. Weirdo, 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 weirdo. Here's my sweet little, not sweet car. Okay, I cannot believe people wear what they wear outside. Here's my sweet little car. So, another thing that could void the warranty is if something happened to your car. But nothing happened that bent up my car. But it looks like something did something to my car. But this is my little guy. This is my little guy that's not working. My little guy that's not working right here. Right here. Can't go anywhere. Needs a new engine. Isn't that sad? So sad. But Aaron got it here. I wonder if it's drivable. I'm going to ask him tomorrow. Because I drove there, it did not stop. He drove here and it didn't stop. Which I didn't even want him to drive here. My life is really over. I don't have nothing else to talk about. I wish I could just stay on here and just get the rest of my time in for the commitment. But hey, I'm not going. I have plenty of time. I have a lot of downtime. Because, yeah, we're going to get Aaron's car back, but he signed up for overtime. He's taking every overtime he can. You know, I have enough money to buy a whole car with the money we paid down on my credit card. But my son, who is, like, in charge of that, he would never allow that. We've all been paying my credit card down. And by July 1st, I could buy a whole car with that credit card for 10K. But yeah, that is not going to happen. But that's something I would do. But that would be the worst thing you could ever do. But if they gave me a zero APR on new purchases, I would fly to the dealership. And then I would try to get, no, I wouldn't try. I would work my butt off to pay all of it off before the zero APR is off. My son's, welcome back. My son's credit card gave him 1 year zero APR because he has like super duper high credit. Yeah. My goal is for my credit to be 777 because I'm a weirdo. 777, I could probably go, if I had a 777 credit score plus $5,000 to put down on a car, when the TV says zero APR deals, I bet I could walk into one and say that. And get that zero APR. I always notice those commercials because we're not supposed to deal with interest. I just want a reliable car. And I don't feel like I drive around like, I don't just get in my car and just drive around for nothing. I just need a car to go to work, the grocery, the gym, the park, to my kids' games. I don't just get in and just drive for no reason or run down my car. It's like for work. If I could do a charity, as crazy as it sounds, that's one of the top three charities I would like to do. One would be to help people with car issues because that is stressful as heck. And only places that doesn't have public transportation. If you live on a bus line or if you live in New York City or any city that has amazing public transportation, no, that is not a big problem at all. But when you got to drive 30, 40 minutes to work and you do not have a vehicle and you do not have a network of people and Uber is going to cost you $60, that's the people I would want to help. That's one charity I would like to do. The next charity I would like to do is nursing. Not nursing, like breastfeeding. I want more mothers. I would like to encourage mothers to breastfeed. And I think the way I would do that is they would have to, they sign up in their last month at 36 weeks. They sign up for my program and I pay them. I pay them weekly to be in the program. They're going to get breastfeeding class, one breastfeeding class in person, and then 3 online for 3 weeks. It's a 4-week before you have your baby course, okay? Then, once you have your baby, you're assigned a lactation consultant, okay? Or a doula or somebody that is going to help you because it's not easy for everybody. But I'm going to pay you a weekly stipend for nursing your baby. And it's going to be a 2-month stipend. It's going to be let's do 3 months. It's going to be 12 weeks plus the 4 weeks. It's a 16-week program. And I'm paying you money straight to your whatever you want, Cash App, Chime, Zelle. Yeah, I'm going to pay you a nice weekly stipend to nurse your baby because that's how much I think breast is best. Yeah. That's what I would do. That's 2. So 1 is for vehicles. Like if I see a car sitting there with expired tags, when there's a car that has expired tags, they backing up into everything because let's go look at these tags right here. Because when they back up, it's suspicious. My complex where I live, if your tag is expired, they put a big, I'm going to tow your car sticker on it, and then they will tow your car if your tags are expired, which is really sucky. So 1, I'm going to pay for your taxes so you can get your tags. Or if your car, they towed another car here last week that it didn't have a tire, so that person probably couldn't afford a tire. If I'm out and about I'm gonna ask you what is your car's issue, and I'm gonna pay. Or if I'm at the gas station and you're like, put $3 on pump five, no, we're gonna fill that bad boy up, okay? Because I've been there. I have been there where I have to put $2, or I have to find my pennies to add with my $2. Okay, that's June 2000. That one's not expired. Um, yeah, that's really something passionate to me because that's been a big hardship since living here in Kansas City is car issues. So, pain points that I have. Also, nursing was not easy for me. Breastfeeding my kids was not easy because I went to school, I worked 2 jobs, like my milk would always stop. And it was very frustrating. And I think a lot of people would just stop trying and just go to the formula when they don't have to. And I might sound judgmental, but anyone that gives formula, that's your business, that's your baby, that's you don't have to have my passion, okay? And that doesn't make people that use formula bad parents. I'm not saying that. I'm just trying to encourage people that don't want to or thinking about it to do it. And I'm not even doing that in this live. I'm just stating what one charity close to my heart would be, okay? So those are 2. One more, I think I would tackle. Okay, my third and final. Sorry, I'm dealing with only issues in America. But through my philanthropy with my millions of dollars, I would I would go to Charity Navigator and definitely be a regular contributor to overseas issues that I feel close to my heart. Oh my gosh, I don't want to get demonetized on this video, so I'm going to keep it at that. But there's a lot of places. There's many countries that those people cannot come into this country as of this week. So you can look that up yourself if you like. Oh, I'm not crossing. Thanks. Yeah. So, but the third and final thing that I would want to do is to make an apartment complex like this. Rent and car in America where I've lived, or people that I know of, your rent and your car is your biggest expense. And rent is absolutely outrageous. I would like a private, not government funded community of buildings. And I don't mind if I start with one building, but I would like to I'd probably start with one building with maybe, so let's say, let me see, how many apartments could I really do? I would say a 2-story building with 1, 2, 4, 8 apartments on each row, 8 and 8, 16 apartments. This is custom made, and they're all studios. They're all studios, and they cost, I'm going to say they cost 25% of your income. But a requirement to be there is you have to have a bank account that you put 25% of your income in that bank account because you're saving. Okay? You're saving for something. I don't know, for your own home, or to do the NACA program, or to do maybe even my community program. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should say your income, because low income in America is usually 30% of your income, whatever your income is. But you have to work at mine. You have to work because there's jobs over here. I don't care. You could work at Amazon. And I will have a free Amazon shuttle for everyone that works at Amazon. I'll have a day shift shuttle, a night shift shuttle. We're going to have 4 shifts you could choose from. And the shuttle is going to take you free to work, and free home. And you're going to have to come to the community meeting once a week. And I'm going to have 4 meeting choice times, okay, to come to the meeting, because we're going to have financial literacy. We're going to have social hour. We're going to have gratitude hour, like not hour, but we're going to have that. We're going to have prizes. We're going to have like a prize, like, I don't know what it's going to be, but maybe like, I don't know. We're just going to help the community. But one building is going to have 16 studio apartments because that's a lot of people that can help. And you could have a max of 2 people per studio. The studio is going to be, we're going to have furnished and unfurnished. Because some people, like these Job Corps kids that are coming home next week, they could benefit from the program. Okay, because as long as you get hired at Amazon, you could afford to live in my program. And you don't have to work at Amazon. I'm just saying, they start at like $20 an hour. So that could be life-changing if you only have to pay a little bit of rent. You get free transportation. Like, that could just change your whole life. But the next building is probably going to be like a 4-bedroom building. You know why? Because most apartment complexes do not have 4 bedrooms. And this is going to be for families. And a family to me is a child. You have to have one child. Whatever your situation is, I don't care. You have to have a child. You have to have a child to live there. You don't have to be their parent because families is so different in the United States. I mean, not United States. You don't know what is the dynamics of a family. But I think after I help the studio people, I would like to do 4 bedrooms because, and I'll start with one building. I think that one has 4. I wanted to have 4. Yeah, I wanted to have 4. But their rent is going to be probably like $1,000 a month. I'm gonna work hard on my goals, you guys, because I would feel fulfilled and purpose. I would be like feeling so happy. I would be one of those voters that says super duper happy. Oh man, Nikki said breast is best. Nikki's daughter is breastfeeding, and I am so happy about that. I need to give her some kind of reward because I am so proud and happy. And honestly, I wasn't expecting that because most young people seem like they don't want to breastfeed these days. I am so happy. You guys don't even understand that she is doing that. And if my kids marry someone and she don't do it just because she don't feel like it, oh, I'm going to be so mad. I'm going to be so mad. But I'm not going to force, I can't force anybody. But my kids already know. I already told them, make sure she's going to do that. Now, you guys, if she medically can't do it, that don't matter. Give the baby the formula, whatever. And it'll be fine. But I'm just very passionate about that. So I'm very, very proud and happy about Nikki's daughter breastfeeding her baby. It makes me so happy. Yeah, so I would like to buy this land across the street. I don't know how many, I think it's 5 acres. I could easily put many buildings there, but I need a gated community because I don't want riffraff. I want it safe. I want you to be able to drive in there and feel safe. I want to have a code on the door. I don't know how to make it super safe, but that's what I want. And yeah, I just think there should be no homeless. But I'm not prepared to deal with people that have substance abuse. It's a 0 tolerance. No alcohol, no smoking, no vaping, 0 tolerance. 0. So we might have to go with children with, I don't know how I'm going to do that, enforce that, but you cannot be on the property doing that. You cannot be within 100 feet of the property while doing that, or I will do eviction. I don't care because you signed the contract. When you moved in, when I read over your application, you knew what you was getting into. So no, I am not a rehabilitation center. No, we're not doing that here. Okay? So no, I'm going to be very selective. Okay? Because you can't help everybody. So I can only help 16 to 32 people for the studio. I might even offer, like at Job Corps, they have bunk beds. So it might be a great program for kids that age out of foster care to have one of these studios. Yeah, that might be helpful. I might even have a training center. I don't know that I would do the government help with it because when you do government help, they have all these restrictions and stuff. I don't want restrictions. I want to do what I want. But I would have on our website, donations are accepted. Probably, no, not probably. I would, because it would help the residents. It would help the program. And I don't care about the money so much for me because I'm already a millionaire when this is happening. How much would this cost? I don't know. But just probably for a duplex is like these days million. So imagine a new construction. So I need 1 million subscribers. We need it. So subscribe. We need 1 million subscribers. And then, yeah, I would like to do that. Well, that was fun to talk about. Thanks for listening. That just came out of the blue. Whew. I got to stop packing boxes at Amazon eventually. I need to live my purpose. And living your purpose is not making you happy. It's helping the world in some kind of way. Imagine if everyone was living their purpose. Just everyone you looked at, they're living their purpose, which means they're helping people. Like this world would not be in the chaos that it's in. How can we fix XYZ problem? Oh, ban on this country. Oh, cut this service, cut this program. No, everybody freaking live your purpose. We don't have to cut nothing. We're going to be in zero debt with a gazillion dollar surplus because everyone is just living to make the world and the country a better place. Mika for president. Just kidding. I would never want that responsibility. Heck to the no. Heck to the no. Heck to the no. Heck, heck, heck. Heck to the no. It's Thursday. I'm so glad my client is next week because that was a stress. I'm going to stop putting one person. No, I'm not. I'm not going to stop putting one person on Thursdays. I only put one person on Thursdays because I get off of Amazon. I need to sleep. So I want to do the person in the afternoon. So that's why I usually put one person on Thursday. But ideally, I could do... Man, I got to stop being lazy. I really should do minimum. I've been really lazy with hair. I just want to be a YouTuber and a day trader. But my day trades, you guys would never believe. If I was chronicling my day trades, I would have so many subscribers on my day trade community because I am not kidding you today. I was in 2 trades this morning and both of them, one I got out profitable. I don't know. I think I made 7%, which is a lot because a bank is not even going to give you 7% on your money for the year, even though I don't do interest, but I can buy and sell stocks. So, and I'm not just randomly doing it. I know what I'm doing, and I really do. So the other one, I have fell asleep, but I was still kind of awake. And instead of hitting sell, I said sell 100 shares. Instead of saying sell 100 shares, I bought 100 shares at the price I wanted to sell them for. I died. It's because I was like 75% asleep. So you have to make sure you're hitting sell and not buy. I bought at the price I wanted to sell, you guys. And that just ruined everything. So I lost my money. Because then I averaged up. I couldn't believe it. And I was dealing with big money today. Big money to me. I'm not going to say. $100 is not big money. I would say $250 and up. And one trade is big. No, 200 and up is big money to me. But to a real trader, probably 3,000 to 5,000 for like a normal average Joe. And probably for a professional, it's gotta be 10 to 100,000 per trade. Because a real professional trader that lives in a mansion, they'll trade with like $100,000. So if you're trading with $100,000, like I went up 7% on one of my stocks today. So if you're trading with 100,000, 10% would be 10,000. So if they would have took my trade with 100,000, they would have made $7,000 today. So the more money you have, but they don't go for 7,000. They go for like 1, 2, 3, or 4% a day because they're dealing with huge amounts of money. But me, I'm working my way up, but I'm really working my way down. The only day I should trade is Fridays because the stock market's open Monday through Friday, but I have Amazon all the other days, so I'm sleepy. But Fridays is the worst day to trade because people don't like to have, traders don't like to have their money held up in the stock over the weekend because any news, bad news could come, and then when it opens on Monday, people just sell off the stock. So most traders, they go into the weekend with nothing. So Fridays is not the best day to trade. So, but if I didn't work at Amazon, it would be easy because I wouldn't be falling asleep. I'd be sleeping like a normal person at night. Oh, Miko, why don't you go work Amazon during the day? Can't you switch the day? Yes, I can. I could, but I don't want to. I want my day for me. I like being out and about when nobody is out and about. So I don't want to. If I leave, I want to just leave. I just want to leave, but I kind of really like it. Oh my gosh. Boy, do I have stories for Amazon yesterday night. I had to be a tattletale because, oh my gosh. I have a whole story I could tell about that, but I don't feel like it right now. But I had to go to the manager 3 times. 3 freaking times for 2 different people. You cannot do something and affect my work. Nope, you will not. If I mess up or if I get a write-up, it's going to be because of me. You're not going to affect one box don't touch my box that I put on the line. Do not. Do not put the boxes crazy on the line because guess what happens? It gets stuck. This is not the real story. If I can remember, if anyone's here that's regular or that just subscribed and I'm on a different day next week, if I don't make a video about it, remind me to tell you the story about the 2 people I had to train and tell on. I had to tell on somebody. And I'm not a snitch. But somebody at my department did something majorly wrong yesterday. So I just had to go tell. Because it affected me and it affected the other 3 people. That's not okay. Like, do your freaking job. They're paying you to do. Are you serious? And I don't care if you goof off. I don't care if you don't pack. I don't care if we're supposed to pack 100 boxes an hour and you only pack 5 boxes for the hour and you're in the bathroom on your phone playing games for 50 minutes. I could care less. That don't have nothing to do with me. But if you're doing something that has something to do with me or anyone else, that's a problem. So yeah, I had some good talks with my boss. And then I had to call him back and he don't even work near me. So I told the assistant manager, can you email and say I need to see him? So when he came, I was like, I know you're tired of hearing from me. He was like, no, this is my job. I was like, because I felt embarrassed after this was the 3rd time I had to talk to him. I said I was minding my business and this guy told me XYZ, but I was done with it. And he was like, I appreciate it. And I don't know how he's going to handle it, but it's just not okay. Oh, they're towing someone's trunk. They're towing someone's car. Poor person. See, I should have been at the tow truck and said, what's the problem here? What's the problem here? How can my organization help? How can my organization help not get this car towed? Or how can I get this car repaired? Where are you taking it to? I got the bill. Where are you taking it to? I got the bill. How can I fix this Toyota something? Yep, it just left my complex. Poor thing. Poor person. Dang, what is happening here? What is happening here? Oh my gosh, they just took it across the street. Is there a mechanic across the street? I promise they just towed it from my complex straight across the street. There might be a mechanic I don't know about back there. He just turned right there, and that's nothing but a house right there. If there's a mechanic there, there should be a sign. Because you better believe I might have tried them out. Right across the street? Oh my gosh. Unauthorized vehicles will be towed at owner's expense. Private parking. Maximum tow $450. Maximum storage $50 per day. Maximum retrieval $25. Open 24 hours. That's crazy. Don't park your car here if it don't belong here, because that's a big headache. Whew. Okay, Nikki says it might be an intentional low on the road to be getting fixed. It might be an intentional toe on the road to be getting fixed. Yeah. Yeah, it could be. But if you live in my hood apartment, you could use some money to help get that fixed, I'm sure. I'm sure your tax refund is gone already. Hi. Because from my experience in low income, in dealing with low income people most of my life, when we get our tax return, we think we're rich and we spend it and it's gone within 1 to 3 months. 1 to 3 months is gone. So the chances, oh my gosh, they both got Kias. We have my Kia, Kia. That is not the car you guys wanted to get. Their cars are brand new. Yeah. I will never get one again. Even though my favorite car ever was a Kia. I'm not getting one again. Nope. Yeah, it could be an intentional tow. And it just went straight across the street. That's crazy. Where this house is at. That is so crazy to me. Oh my gosh, 14 people voted on the poll. Okay. Oh my gosh, Happy is winning. Happy is winning. I'm in between not happy and happy. But if I had to vote, I would vote not happy, but that's not really how I'm feeling. I'm feeling one step ahead of not happy, but it didn't allow me to put another choice. I feel no pain, even though my ankle is not liking this walk. I feel no pain. My kids are all healthy. Oh gosh, here goes music. 1 second. Do they not know that I can't have music on my live stream? They're not cooperating. Oh man. Oh, I have 15,616 steps. Yay. I'm gonna go for 20 just for fun. I'm not saying I'm going for 20 right now. I'm just saying for the day. It is 5 o'clock. If I don't, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. But 20 is fun. I feel like a boss. I feel like a boss chick when I have 20K. Because I feel like I just did double the average. I feel like the average goal. Double the average goal. Now, if you got like 7,000 steps, I'm not trying to put you down. I am not putting you down with whatever your goal is. What I'm saying is the status quo, the standard for people that have Fitbits and Apple Watches is normally 10K is the benchmark goal for most people that track their steps. In my opinion, from what I've seen in my experience, that's the benchmark. So when I get 20, it makes me feel like I did something. I did something extra. Yeah, so it just makes me happy. But I'm not putting down because everyone's at a different level. And I don't think you should compare yourself to another person's level. I really, really feel like Nikki, Eve, and I need to have a talk because, yeah, I think we need to have a talk. I would like to hear Eve's feedback, not here in the chat, but I would like to hear her feedback about the challenge. Because, yeah, I was just thinking about that. Because everyone's different levels, you know? I want our community to grow. I feel like Eve is lonely. We have one active member in our group so far. And I feel like we need to get more people. If we had a good 10 active people, I think it would be more community. Right now, it's like 3 of us. Nikki, Eve, and I. And I'm so grateful for her. Because if it wasn't for her, we could quit. We could quit our challenge, but because she's there, we can't. Because we're all three relying on each other. So for me, I don't feel like it's an option to quit or concede. I can't concede on the sisterhood accountability ever. I don't want to. I don't want to quit. I don't even have any feelings to quit anything. I'm feeling motivated. Oh my gosh, what is this bug? I just saw the weirdest bug in my life, but I didn't catch it fast enough. It looked like a little slivery snake, but it looked like a bug, and it was attacking the other bug. But it just went into the grass so quick. I've never seen something like that. Man, I'm glad you got away from it, because it looked like it was going to eat you, even though it looked like an insect too. Oh my gosh. That's scary. That just gave me goosebumps. That just gave me the heck bumps. It was so scary, slivery looking. I've never seen something like it in my life. But I couldn't turn the camera around fast enough. But that guy, he got away. I don't even know what kind of bug he is, but he got away from that. Is this it? No, that's a fly. Oh, okay. That's a group of flies. I don't know what the heck I just saw, but man, God is amazing. There's so many things we've never even seen before. Like that green thing that flew on me today. I've never seen that. And that little tiny slivery weird looking thing, it moved so weird, and it was so weird. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Do you know how many things there are out here that we've never seen? It's amazing. God is amazing. The trees are amazing. Everything's amazing. It's amazing how you knock me off my feet. Yeah, everything's amazing. This tree's amazing. This tree's amazing. How it's kind of weird. It's like it has half its hair shaved off, and it's leaning. That tree could go into that building though. That's not amazing. But it's amazing it hasn't. But it's on a slant. Look at this. Can you tell it's on a slant? I don't want to get the buildings and stuff. Okay. Oh, we got another vote on the poll. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate it. I appreciate the votes. I wonder if that counts as engagement. Man, one day I want to have 100 people in the live. I got to think of something entertaining besides just my talking. I bet if I climb this tree. But I got it. So the way to get a lot of people on your live is you got to be doing something very interesting, very engaging, because you need to get the people that are not only subscribed, but people that are just passing through to stop and stay. And as you have more and more people, the logarithm will add more people to your live. And, they'll add you into the logarithm of live streams. But you got to get them engaged. And it's within your first 30 seconds to 1 or 2 minutes is when it starts pushing you out in the live feed. But, I don't know. I feel tired all of a sudden. I'm fasted, you guys. I am over 24 hours fasted because it's 5 o'clock. Yeah. So if I was doing something crazy, entertaining or engaging right now, I could definitely probably get 100 people. Or if I did an all-day live, watch me burn 10,000 calories, or watch me stay live till I get 100K subscribers. If I did some kind of challenge or something engaging and interesting with clear video, clear audio. Yeah. And then some people might come back an hour later and say, dang, she's still live? Let me see how she's going to make it to this 10 hours of, on the treadmill or something. Yeah. Whew. Or if we scheduled our lives instead of doing random, at times when people could actually come and it was a topic that they wanted to be here for. Like if it was Nikki and I played chess for the first time, and then we put it out there, or Nikki and I go ice skating for the first time, or Nikki and I go zip lining for the first time, but we schedule it. Maybe we schedule it a week ahead and put reminders, then people would probably come to the live. Whew. Okay, I've done, oh my gosh. I'm almost done with my quota for the week. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Woo. Almost done. Happy dance. I didn't even mean to do that. I don't even know what I came outside for. Oh, I came outside to go to the gym, to the treadmill. The guy did not speak English. I don't know what language he spoke, but we did not communicate well. I am at least 24 hours fasted, and I have 16,230 steps. Whew. And when this live started, I had like probably 8,900 or 9,000 steps. So I pretty much been walking for 108 minutes. I'm almost done with my live streaming. That's great. I like that. Nikki, are you still here? Hi, David. How are you? I really like having a challenge that is attainable, easily attainable. And I will feel accomplished when I check off each item off the list and it didn't take up my entire life. Oh my gosh, so many people voted. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, you're still here? I really, really, really like when the challenge is easier to attain, but it takes effort, but not 1,000% effort. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm just throwing that out there. Catch it if you want. Catch it if you want. Because then I don't like being in the challenge where I feel hopeless. Like, I feel hopeless, like, if I don't make all the right decisions, it's not doable. It is doable. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I really like when it's more attainable. It makes me feel happier. So, for instance, I'm about to be done with my live stream for the week, and that just makes me feel accomplished and happy. I could check that off the list and see what's next. Do you get what I'm saying? You like it too? I kind of feel like that's how the accountability challenge should be too. I don't know that it is. I know we've tweaked it quite a few times. I would like to hear Eve's opinion on the accountability, like if she has any feedback. I really would like us to get our 20 people goal, and feedback is good. Feedback is really good. That's how we improve things. But I feel very optimistic about everything. With our channel, with our group, I feel very optimistic. Whew. And I did spend some time learning about it, so that also got me very, very motivated. It says you're building a community of like-minded people. And that is the whole benefit of the community, is just to have the community. Oh my gosh. That's a rock. Okay, that's a rock. I forgot. I don't want to come in this area because that bug, that insect, whatever it was, scared me. Now I'm paranoid thinking everything is a insect. I thought that rock was an insect. Ooh, he was over here. Ooh, ooh. Let me get away. Let me get away. Because he was moving fast and slivery. But he was little. And he had like red and black color. Man, that was crazy. And he was attacking a bug. Unless that was his buddy. I don't know what the heck. Whew. Man, my client is in Dominican Republic, Punta Cana. Her daughter graduated. She has a son and a daughter. Nikki, that's Valenta. That's Valenta. You know her. She's the one that invited me to go to. Oh, maybe that's where she invited me. Punta Cana. Is that Mexico? Anyway, she's in Dominican Republic right now. That was her graduation gift to her daughter. So her and her family are there. She did zip lining. She didn't want to. She got up there and she said she was so mad there wasn't a chicken exit. Because I told her, congratulations on facing your fear. I'm so glad she did it. You did it. She said, no, I didn't do it intentionally. I needed a chicken exit, but they didn't have one. She said her eyes were closed most of the time. But she has some beautiful pictures of Dominican Republic. That's one of my top 10 destinations I would like to go to. Because I've had a lot of Dominican friends over the years. And I don't know, I just like Dominicans. And it's on the island with Haiti. I like that. But I'm scared to go out the country. I'm scared to get stuck outside the country. I don't even want to talk about that because I don't want YouTube to, not like what I'm saying. It's so censored. I don't agree with if you say something that doesn't need to be censored, the AI will censor it. And then if you get someone, you could ask YouTube for a human to review it. But if it's a person that don't even understand English correctly, they might still agree with the AI. Or you're putting you're putting your channel's health and the risk in the hands of one other person. I don't like that. That's also the benefit of community. Because our community platform would never do that to us. Yeah, they wouldn't do that. I'm pretty sure they are about free speech. Your community is your community. Do what you want. As long as it's not harming others. And a person's opinion is not harmful, in my opinion, because you don't have to listen to them. If I'm on a video, on a live stream talking about fat people, talking bad about them, and it applies to me that I'm fat, hello, swipe off and never go to it again. So simple. They're not hurting me because they don't like fat people. That's their business, so. High value men that would never date an obese woman over 220 pounds. I'd be like, first of all, 220, I wish I was 220. Second of all, I don't even want you anyway. I don't have to be in their live stream. And I'm zero offended. You did not hurt my feelings because you're so high value, but I'm like zero attracted to you anyway. That's a crazy thing. I would say probably 99 out of 100 men that think they're so amazing, I'm not even attracted to them anyway. I think that's funny. So your opinion of me does not matter because I wouldn't even be interested in you if I looked amazing to you in your eyes. So I do not feel bad for anybody that's not interested in me because of how I look or anything, because you're not the one. Who cares? Who the heck cares? Whew. Who the heck cares? Who the heck cares? Not me. Not me. I don't care. Hi, Raj. What did you retract? What are you saying on here? What are you saying that you're retracting? No retracting. No takebacks. Nikki said nice. No takebacks. Raj, no takebacks. Let's see. The voting is updated. Oh my gosh. Happy is winning by a landslide. And super duper happy and not happy is winning. I mean, tied. And very happy is second place. I'm I'm almost getting out of the not happy. I'm still in between not happy and happy because I almost did a 2-hour live stream by accident. This was an accident. Accident. Accidente. I don't know how much more time I need to be done with it for the week, but I have today's only Thursday. I have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday morning to get my last little, I don't know. It's definitely not more than 30 minutes. Ooh, if I had to guess, I think I did 1 hour, 57 minutes yesterday, plus 2 hours, because this is going to go 2 hours at least. I'm done with this live, but I just like goals. I like the number 120. I've been on here 118 minutes. So that's 2 hours. We only have to do 4 hours this week, but on the checklist, you guys, which Nikki and I are not the best at doing, is the not sit down video, but the normal long form video. I am speaking for both of us because she don't always do it when it's in the challenge, and I certainly don't always do it when it's in the challenge. But that is more helpful for our channel growing and getting people to our accountability group. So shorts, shorts, lives, and long form videos all do something different. The live streams is definitely the most fun, interacting with you guys, and you guys just being a part of our day and our thoughts and topics is very fun. The long form videos is where we could potentially get a viral video and get a lot of leads to our accountability group if we're actually making videos towards the topic of what our group is about. And then shorts is just a way to get a lot of eyeballs on your video, but it's going to be everybody. It's going to be somebody looking up how to choose the best fertilizer. What color dress was that Nicki Minaj wore to the gala? Like, it's going to be people looking up everything because for some reason YouTube has not mastered how to get the shorts in front of the eyes of people searching for the right terms. And the reason why I know this is when you go to your YouTube studio, you could see how people found your video. And if you go to one of our YouTube shorts, and it might be me eating a piece of cheese. Someone might have looked up how to change your own tire, or how to get into Harvard University, or how to stop waking up at night, or when is GTA coming out. Like, it could just be anything random. Okay, now the car is, oh shoot. I promise you, he just picked the tow truck, I've never seen that. So he got the car from Maya Complex. He went across the street and he got another car. So one car is on the flatbed and one car is being pulled behind. I was like, I thought there was a hidden mechanic across the street. No, he's picking up 2 different cars at the same trip. That's pretty awesome. And I bet you both is going to cost $150 unless they have some good roadside assistance plan. You guys really, honestly made me happier. I'm not even kidding. I appreciate it. May Allah reward you with good. Ameen. I really, really appreciate it. Everyone that talked to me, everybody that voted, everyone that spent a minute here, everybody that liked the stream, I really appreciate it a lot. Because, I feel better. I feel better. Also, the sun and the exercise was beneficial too. Very beneficial. Very, 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 very beneficial. Beneficial, 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 Beneficial. Beneficial. I am so thankful Allah made me a weirdo. I am so thankful I'm not a Karen. I am so glad I'm not a hater. I am so glad I love people. Like, I just love people, even though these little kids, I had to give a glare because they want to be kicking this football. I would rather, instead of take pictures of them and complain, because that's not Karen like. I'm sorry. I do not want my window busted. I do not want to hear no ball against my wall. What I would do is say, like, y'all, I'm going to give y'all a pizza party every Friday. Every Friday, I don't see no soccer ball next to my house. Every Friday, you guys are getting a pizza party, and it's going to be at the soccer field, which is down there. You'll meet me over there if I come out every day and I don't see no soccer ball. You guys, that would be worth like $20, $30 every Friday. Sam's Club has cheap pizzas. They'd all get one piece because it's a big giant pizza. And I would get them like some kind of juice, container. It'd be nice and cold. And I'd make some kind of cookies and something. And every Friday, when you did not, I don't want to see I don't want to see no soccer ball. We're gonna go down there, and I'll be like, here you go, good job. And we're gonna have a raffle with prizes, because I'm on here working hard on my YouTube, and I got a good budget. That'd be so fun. I promise that'd be fun. I'd rather do that than be a Karen. Why are you doing that? Get away. Da, 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 da. No, I'm not a Karen, and I'm glad I'm not. I'm not irritated by easy. I'm not concerned with other people's choices and behavior unless it directly affects me or it affects someone else. And some people won't stand up for themselves. And I can understand that, because you got to choose your battles. Some battles is not worth it. But I work nights. I do not want to hear a soccer ball against my house when I'm trying to sleep. And it's summer, so it's going to be way more. I don't want to look forward to the rain, so you can't be out here with your soccer ball. No. So I'm pretty sure they would go for that. I'm pretty sure. I'd be like, everybody in these 3 buildings right here. And the maintenance man said he makes sure his kids don't do it anymore. So at least the complex is aware. And I'm pretty sure the maintenance man lives in this building right here. I don't know. I called the office the other day because I was just so mad. It was raining into my house from that window that I'm not sure. Only Allah knows, but I feel like them kicking that ball has made my window out of whack. So I was so mad. It was raining in my house. And this place don't come and fix things fast at all. But I'm grateful. This is not complaining. I'm grateful. I believe if I could walk for 2 hours straight, then I could freaking do better with my income. I do not have to live here. I do not. I choose to not grind hard enough, but I am choosing it. I am choosing to do better. I am choosing to learn and implement more than what I'm currently doing, so I could have more, so I could give more, because that would be fun. Like, I should be doing a summer feeding program. There's things I should be doing. They used to have that here. Now it's not here. And I could actually use that community center. There's a community center over there. I could actually feed these kids. And that would be so cheap. There's so many cheap meals. You know, let me tell you some cheap meals. The cheapest meal is the hot dogs. The hot dogs and some chips. I didn't say it had to be super nutritious, okay? Or some beans. Some beans, some chips, and a hot dog. And a drink, okay? And a dessert. Because I'm a foodie and I like dessert. So, but I can make dessert. Anywho, that's one meal. Number 2, what is that? You know, with the corn chips with some kind of like the corn chips with like some chili on it and some cheese. That would be cheap and easy. Any rice dish. Rice with like ground beef in it, you know, that I mix up. That would be so cheap, because rice goes a long way. You could jazz up rice. I can make so many different rice meals that could feed the whole apartment complex. And it could just be one big dish of that. What else? I could also partner with restaurants and say advertise with my organization to feed the hood apartments. And you're going to be advertised across the network of Kansas City something something. I don't know. But I could get sponsorships for that, which would not pay me. It would just pay for the stuff that we give to the kids. There's probably 11 buildings. There's probably at least 10. There's probably at least 100 kids in this complex. But I would want to feed the adults too. Because how many people want to come home to a nice cooked meal? Especially single parents. Man, you got to work. You got to come home and cook for your kids. Like, no, they need help too. Single parenthood is not easy, especially when you don't have a network of anyone to help. Or sometimes you have a network, but people don't really want to help, so you don't want to ask. It don't feel good. It's not meant for one person to have to take care of kids. That's not how it was designed. But it's still a blessing. I'm not complaining. I just know the pain of being a single parent, okay? I don't have that pain anymore. I am not a single parent. My kids are grown. My youngest kid is almost 18. I am done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm so done. But of course, if they have any issue, who do you call? Your mother. But yeah, they also have my brother. He lives here. My mother doesn't live here, but she would always help me financially if I needed 2,000 now. If I asked for 2,000 and she had it, she would give it to me, or she would say, I get paid on the first. I could give you 600 now. I could give you 1,200 on the first, and then I could give you the rest on the next first. That's how my mother is, which I would want it as a loan, but I know I haven't paid all the loans I've asked back before. I don't even know how much I would owe her, but when I'm a millionaire, I would give it back some kind of way. But she probably don't know. I don't know. I know I have tried to pay back some, but it's just a number I wouldn't even know. I don't even have a clue. That's why it's important to write stuff down. Always write down what the agreements are so that you don't forget. Because I don't want to be at Judgment Day and owe somebody. But I'm positive my mother would. She probably has already. She probably don't even know. She probably don't even really care. I bet you 99% she do not care if I owe her anything. In her head, I probably don't owe her anything. Um, but I don't like to just get money from people. I like to borrow if I need to, which I don't need to borrow. I don't need to borrow. No, necesito borrow dinero. No, 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 no. I think my 4 hours is gonna be done. Oh, let me see. Thank you, Jennifer. Jennifer said, I'm glad you feel better. Oh, Nikki told me I could take the bus if I want. What do you mean? She said, LOL, that message was meant for my daughter. How did you get that accidentally in the live stream, ma'am? Ma'am, how did you do that? Okay, you guys, I'm at 2 hours and 11 minutes. 2 hours and 11 minutes. I'm pretty sure if yesterday was an hour and 57 minutes, I've reached my 4 hours. Woo! Yes! Check, mark, check it off the to-do list. How in the world did you accidentally post that in the chat? That is hilarious. Nikki told me she's not taking me anywhere. I could take the bus. Get on the bus, ma'am. It's only a 30-minute walk to the bus. Take the bus. You got feet. You just walk 2 hours. You can make it to the bus. Get on the bus. That's what it's there. And it's free. That's what Nikki just told me. She said LOL because she was texting me at the same time. Oh, okay. So she must have been in the chat and responding. What? Okay. Some people would be like that. You got 2 feet, get yourself to the bus. You know the bus route, and if you don't, look it up. I'm sure there's an app telling you how to get where you need to go. My son is perfectly happy taking 2 hours to get to work on the bus. Heck to the no. That is not about to happen. No. No, sorry, Bob. No, sorry, Bob. Not about to happen on my watch. No, sir. I will not do that. I do have a guy here in this apartment complex. He does taxi cab. I saved his number as taxi cab. He's always an option too. Always an option, but he can't take us to work. The time he works is weird. He works for a company, so he can only do it off hours. But yeah, no. I'm feeling optimistic. We'll be back in motion with Aaron's car tomorrow. And I haven't given up on my extended warranty, even though I'm pretty sure it's not going to cover it. I feel like 25% it would cover it. I'm prepared for either way. It doesn't matter. Aaron's here for the whole summer, and I'm about to grind hard on YouTube. Grind hard on YouTube, grind hard for our group, grind hard for everything. Because the money is out here to be made. Okay? The money is out here to be made. If you could walk 2 hours, you could make a way to get yourself out of this car situation. Okay? You. Oh, I was telling her we could get a Lyft or Uber together because she's at Ajane's house, but she said she was going to take the bus. Oh, okay. Oh, you didn't get to hear me singing There's a Will, There's a Way. If there's a will, there's a way. If there's a will, there's a way. Oop, get away from me. Oh my gosh. Come on, I need one more person to vote. One more vote will complete the poll. Okay, I'm gonna complete it now because I'm gonna go. I'm like 99.9999% sure I've finished my live streams for the week, but you will still see my face. Inshallah, God willing, because I need to make shorts and I need to make videos. And yeah. Thank you and goodbye for now.